Hello and welcome, my friend. Today we're going to do something simple, practical, and very powerful for your English. We're going to learn 100 daily routine sentences, short, easy sentences that you can use every single day. These are the sentences real people speak, the sentences that help your English feel natural, comfortable, and alive. You don't need difficult grammar. You don't need long explanations. You just need these small, everyday sentences that fit into your morning, your afternoon, and your night. I'll speak slowly and clearly so you can repeat after me, and with each sentence, your confidence will grow a little more. So sit back, relax, and let's begin building your daily English one simple sentence at a time. Before we start the sentences themselves, let's talk about why daily routine English is so important. Many learners try to memorize long lists of vocabulary or complicated grammar rules, but real fluency comes from the small, simple sentences that you use every day. These sentences are the building blocks of natural speaking. They help your mouth move easily. They help your mind think quickly. They help your confidence grow quietly in the background. When you learn daily routine sentences, you learn English the way children learn their first language, through repetition, comfort, and familiarity. So today, as you listen, don't rush, don't push yourself. Just relax and repeat the sentences with me, one by one, slowly and calmly. Each sentence is a small step forward, and every step matters. Now here's something important to understand before we begin. Daily routine sentences may look simple, but they are powerful because you use them again and again. When a sentence becomes automatic, when you can say it without thinking, that is fluency. Fluency is not about big, difficult words. Fluency is about ease. It's about comfort. It's about the ability to speak naturally without overthinking. And that is exactly what these daily routine sentences will help you develop. So as you listen to each sentence, try to repeat it softly. Try to feel the rhythm. Try to let the sentence flow out of your mouth. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't worry about perfection. Just focus on movement and sound. These small sentences, spoken with calm practice, become strong habits inside you.
Let's begin with the morning sentences. The ones you can use the moment you wake up. When you open your eyes, when you start your day, these simple sentences help your English mind wake up too. I just woke up. I feel tired. I need a minute. I'm getting out of bed. When you repeat these sentences every morning, they become part of your thinking. You're not memorizing anymore. You're living the language. That is how fluency begins. And the more you say these small sentences, the more natural they become. So imagine yourself waking up, stretching, breathing slowly, and speaking these simple words. This is English becoming part of your routine. Now let's move into the next part of your day, getting ready. These sentences are the ones you use while brushing your teeth, choosing your clothes, preparing yourself for work or school. And again, they may seem simple, but simple is what your brain loves. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm taking a shower. I'm getting dressed. I'm packing my bag. When you speak these sentences, your brain forms quick, clear connections. You stop translating from your native language, you start thinking directly in English. And when you think in English, speaking becomes effortless. You don't have to build sentences in your mind, they simply appear. This is the magic of repetition. This is the power of daily routine language.
As your morning continues, your English practice continues with it. When you make your breakfast, you can say, I'm making tea. I'm cooking breakfast. I'm eating now. I'm cleaning up. When you leave your house, you can say, I'm going to work. I'm running late. I'm on the way. These are the sentences that describe your real life. And because they are tied to action, your brain remembers them easily. Language connected to daily activity becomes natural much faster than language learned from a textbook. So as you repeat these sentences, let them connect to your actions. Say them while you do them. Speak them softly during your routine. This is how English becomes part of your world. Now let's talk about the power of small sentences throughout the afternoon. These are the sentences you use when working, studying, or taking a break. I'm starting now. I need a moment. I'm thinking. I'm writing. I'm taking a break. These sentences help your brain stay inside English even during busy hours. And remember, you don't have to speak loudly. You don't need to make it a formal study session. Whisper the sentences. Say them in your mind. Repeat them gently. What matters is consistency, not intensity. A few seconds of practice repeated many times is more powerful than one long practice done once a week. Small daily steps, repeated often. That is the real path to fluency.
As your day moves into the evening, daily routine sentences help you end your day in English just as you began it. When you come home, when you change clothes, when you relax, you can say, I'm home now. I'm resting. I'm feeling tired. I'm making dinner. When you talk to your family or think about your day, you can say, today was long. Today was productive. I learned something new. These small reflections help your speaking skills grow in a gentle, steady way. And the more you describe your own life in English, the more confident you become in real conversations, because speaking about your daily life is the foundation of natural communication. And when the night comes, your English still has one more chance to grow. As you get ready for bed, you can softly say, I'm getting ready for sleep. I'm turning off the lights. I'm going to bed now. And finally, the last sentence of the day. I'll try again tomorrow. This sentence is important because it reminds you that fluency is a journey. You don't need to be perfect today. You just need to keep going. Each day adds a little more strength, a little more confidence, a little more fluency. And over time, these simple sentences become part of you. So remember this. 100 daily routine English sentences are not just sentences. They are tools. They are habits. They are small steps that guide you toward natural speaking. If you repeat them every day, even for a few minutes, something beautiful will happen. Your mind will become faster. Your voice will become smoother. Your confidence will become stronger. English will stop feeling like a subject you study, and it will start feeling like a language you live with. And when that happens, fluency becomes not just possible, but inevitable. And the beautiful thing about these daily routine sentences is that they fit into your life without adding pressure. You don't need to sit with a notebook. You don't need to memorize long explanations. You don't need to force yourself to study for hours. These sentences grow inside you simply because they live in your day. When you wake up, the sentences are there. When you eat, the sentences are there. When you work, walk, rest, or sleep, the sentences follow you gently, quietly, guiding your English towards fluency. This is the kind of practice your brain loves, natural, repeated, connected to real actions. It doesn't feel like studying, it feels like living in the language. And that is when real transformation begins. Another important part of this journey is confidence in using simple language. Many learners think they must use complex vocabulary to sound fluent. But the truth is, fluent speakers, native or not, use simple sentences all the time. They say, I'm hungry. I'm coming. I'm not sure. Give me a second. These are everyday phrases, and they create smooth, natural communication. When you master the simple sentences, your speaking becomes effortless. You don't struggle. You don't hesitate. You don't freeze.
You simply speak. And that sense of ease is what we are building with these daily routine habits. You won't realize it slowly, but one day you'll notice you're speaking faster, thinking faster, and feeling more free in the language.
Now let's talk about repetition, because repetition is your best friend on this journey. When you repeat a sentence many times, your brain saves it like a shortcut. You don't need to build the sentence anymore. It's already waiting for you. The more you repeat, the quicker your brain becomes. But repetition doesn't mean boring study. It means using the sentence throughout your day. When you make tea, say, "I'm making tea." Tomorrow, say it again. Next week, say it again. Each time it becomes easier. Each time it becomes more automatic. This is how children become fluent. They repeat everything they hear, every single day, without even thinking about it. You can do the same at any age with any schedule. Repetition is not childish, it is powerful. Let's also talk about shadowing, because it blends perfectly with daily routine sentences. After you learn a simple sentence like, "I'm getting ready," you can shadow it. Repeat it immediately after hearing it. Listen to my voice, then copy it like an echo. Match the rhythm, the tone, the speed. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Shadowing helps your mouth and your ears work together. It teaches you how English sounds, how English feels, how English moves. And when you combine shadowing with daily routine sentences, your progress multiplies. You're not only learning the words, you're learning the music of English. You're training your speaking muscles. You're building your fluency in a natural, powerful way. Here's something else that will help you deeply. Describe your day aloud. When you're alone, walking, driving, cleaning, or resting, quietly narrate what you're doing. I'm walking to the store. I'm opening the door. I'm washing the dishes. It may feel strange in the beginning, but it is incredibly effective. You are speaking real English connected to real actions inside real moments. Your brain loves this kind of practice because it feels meaningful. And the more meaningful your practice is, the faster your English grows. You are not memorizing sentences, you are using them, and that makes all the difference. Finally, remember this. Learning 100 daily routine sentences is not the end, it is the beginning. These sentences are the foundation, the base layer of your fluency. Once they become natural, new sentences will come easily. New expressions will feel lighter. New vocabulary will fit into your mind more smoothly. You'll start combining sentences, expanding them, playing with them. You'll start speaking with more confidence, more clarity, and more joy. Every small step you take now is building a future version of you who communicates without fear. And that version of you is closer than you think. Just practice a little every day, speak gently, repeat often, and let the language become part of your life. The results will come quietly, steadily, beautifully.